it's okay to be seen. It's okay to be seen. And as somebody that is actively working through that wound of having a fear of being seen, I want you to know that it's okay to be seen. And I think that's like one of the things I constantly tell myself. It's weird, guys, because I'm drawn to this type of creativity, making YouTube videos, expressing myself, talking. Like, I've always done that. As a kid, I would literally get a camera and just talk. And I think as a kid, since my life was very unstable growing up, I mean, constant change, which is weird because it's like you think you'd get used to the change, but almost creates a fear around change because the changes growing up were very kind of scary. I think growing up, I had that outlet for myself. Being able to go into my room by myself or going into a certain place of the house and just recording myself talking, I think that really became therapy for me in a way, or a way of regulating my emotions the way I knew how, and that was just to be by myself and be with myself. And it's weird because now I'm actually pursuing the damn thing, because even when I was doing this as a kid, we had YouTube. We had YouTube. So it's weird now that I'm actually like, Gabby, you've always loved this. Go for it. And it's like now that I'm actually doing it for reals, not that it wasn't like fake back then, but I'm like actually uploading it and letting people see me. It's like, oh, like it's actually real, right? Like it's like, oh, it's real. Like people, literally anybody that has a phone and fucking YouTube or Instagram or TikTok can look up my name and see who I am and what I do. But I think we've made almost being seen as this scary thing. I mean, at least for me, I think it became scary because growing up, another thing that added to my fear, I think it was because I got picked apart, guys, for every little thing when it came to my physical appearance. Do you guys hear that? That's a bell from my old middle school. That's how close I live. Anyways, but like I literally got picked apart physically for so many freaking things, guys, that I had zero control over. And now I think there's a part of me that's super hypersensitive and super like when it comes to my appearance, because I'm like, well, if I look this way, if I talk this, like people are just gonna attack me for it, which is a very harsh thing, because it's like people, the only people that will do that are people that are broken inside, because nobody that is happy and secure with themselves are gonna go up to somebody on somebody's random YouTube and just start commenting all of this nasty shit, right? Like if somebody takes the time to watch your video do that, it has so much more to do with them than it has to do with you. So it's a very interesting journey for me, because the more I become myself, the more connected I become with myself, the more I open myself up, right? And when you do something like this, you open yourself up to everything. You open yourself up to everybody's opinion. Okay, like think about celebrities or just like people in the public eye in general. I think they're some of the most bravest people ever, because they are literally opening themselves up to everything, ridicules, this and that. Like when Selena Gomez was at the VMAs, I saw like so many people were like kind of making her a meme, and she posted on her story like, I'm not going to become a meme just for being who I am. And that's the thing about being in the public eye, is that people will literally take every little bit of your life, every little thing, and turn it into a story, turn it into something like interesting or whatever, when it's just like, it's just somebody living their life. And just because they're in the public eye, people think that it's just some big thing. I'm just like, bro, just like, can we just let people live? Can we just let people live and just let people be the way that they want to be, without picking apart every single little thing that they have on them, the way they, like, whatever it may be. Yeah, I think people that did get picked on growing up, or just were singled out for something, feel that fear of like, oh, if I show my full self, then I'm gonna get ridiculed. And it's crazy, because I'm just like, Gabby, there's nothing to fear. Oh, a dragonfly just flew by. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. Like, it's so stupid, because I think about back to what this universe is and how we're created and how big this universe is, and I'm like, I'm sitting here complaining and worrying and being scared to be seen. when this universe doesn't, like, we're literally a dot in it. And it just makes me laugh because I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on. Like, we're so in our heads sometimes. Like, that's what creates that. We're so in our heads that we forget to live. We forget to just be. It's crazy. But that's what healing is. It's just layers upon layers. You figure out one layer and then you realize it's connected to another layer and you're just like, fuck. So that's what it is. But honestly, doing this, filming myself, putting myself out there is what's helping me work through this fear. It really is. Because each time I do that, I'm just like, really, like, guys, when I first started doing this, the beginning of this year, February, March, when I first started filming myself, guys, even though I have been doing it forever, the anxiety that I felt from when I first began to now, oh my God, guys, it's so much less. It's so much more chill. And sometimes I still do get anxiety, but it's like, you just have to work through your fear, and that's what it is. The things that scare you the most, you're just gonna have to do to be able to work through it, because if you don't actually do the thing, then how are you going to work through it? Like a person that is scared of like skydiving or heights, for example, right? The only way pretty much for them to be able to get over that is to actually do it. If they don't do it, all they're doing is thinking of it in their imagination, right? So it's not until they actually jump off the helicopter, jump off the thing, where they're gonna realize, oh, it's not so bad, oh, I'm okay, right? So you just have to work through the fear, and working through the fear is so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable, but it's worth it. It's worth every single penny of it, because you become more of yourself, you become more connected with yourself. And this is like the life I want to be able to talk and just be myself and get paid for it, because that's our human right, bro. You shouldn't have to work at a job or do something you hate to be able to get paid for it. But like a majority of the world is doing that because we become conditioned to do that. That's why I think creative people are so important, because they show you, hey babe, you can do what you love and be able to still live in this world. It's all about the belief system. It's all about your mindset. So anyways, those are just my thoughts for today, y'all, as I sit in this beautiful nature area. It's so pretty. Like, it's just so green. I mean, if I showed you guys this hill in July, you would have seen something completely different. Gray. I mean, I guess you could say it was a little gray, but just like super dry. Literally, we haven't gotten any rain, but we got that one when the hurricane came. We got that one good rainfall. It turned all of this shit green. That's how much we need water in California. Like how that just one rainfall was able to create the greenness in this hill. So anyways, Mother Earth needs our energy for real. So just sit on it like how I am right now. I'm just sitting on the ground. I don't even have I just brought my camera and my mic up here and that's all. But I'm just chilling on Mother Earth and just allowing myself to absorb Mother Earth and allowing Mother Earth to absorb my good energy. We're exchanging, you know? Anyways, that's all, y'all. That's what I got on my mind today. Being seen and just, you know, working through our fears and everything like that. It's about to be 12. So yeah, okay. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I hope you are actually doing something you love. Yeah. Okay. I love you. Mwah.